Hey, I'm Hannah from Shoestring Science, and this is 60-Second STEM, where we take a mess of materials and try to complete a STEM investigation in 60 seconds or less. I have hidden in this bag right next to me all of my materials. I guess I'll pull them out so we can see what we're working with. Today, we have some concentrated grape juice, some lemon juice, some baking soda, and some dishes. And all of these things together mean to me that we get a chance to play with chemistry. In fact, we're going to get a chance to play with pH. So pH is something that, well, when scientists use that word, they're talking about the negative log of the hydrogen ion concentration. It's a scale that runs from 0 to 14. But most of the way that we interact with pH is when we're talking about acids and bases. See, acids are things that, well, when we eat them, they taste pretty sour, like lemon juice. On that 0 to 14 scale, they're below a 7. Bases are on the other side of that scale. They're things that, well, the few of them that we do eat, they taste pretty bitter. And they are above a 7 on that 0 to 14 scale. Baking soda is a great example of a base. So we have acids and bases, but we still have that grape juice. And the way that that fits in is something pretty cool that foods like grape juice can do when they're mixed with different pHs. They change color. It's something that we call an indicator. But I think the best way to see that is to see it in action. So I'm going to swap our camera angle so you can see what's going on, and you'll get a chance to really see an indicator going. Are you ready? All right, so we have gotten our camera angle changed and are ready to go. But as part of kind of changing my camera angle and setting up, I did take our grape juice from concentrate and just follow the directions on the bottle to make some liquid grape juice. So now that we are set up, I'm gonna get 60 seconds up on the screen and 60 seconds on my clock, and ready, go. All right, so the very first thing I'm gonna do is pour myself 2 dishes of this grape juice. Now I'm only filling it up just a little bit, but that's just because I know that we're gonna get some bubbling. However, you can fill it up as high as you'd like. Now I'm also pouring 2 so that we have 1 for comparison. All right, I have my 2 dishes side by side, and I'm gonna add some of our baking soda. Remember that baking soda is a base, so hopefully we will see, yes, a color change. So we got that to turn that really deep blue color, and that deep blue color is not from it getting kind of diluted or mixed. It's actually from the grape juice changing color due to the pH changing, which means if I add some lemon juice, hopefully we'll see that red come back. And we did. And that is how you use grape juice to play with acids and bases. Now I do just want to mention that the reason I added the base and then the acid has to do with the fact that grape juice, when you mix it with an acid, it turns red, which is pretty hard to see on camera. But when you mix it with the base first, so you get that blue color, and then add the acid, you do get a chance to see that color change. Awesome, so that was really, really fun. In those 60 seconds, we were actually able to see the color change when we added our base and then when we added our acid. And grape juice can do this because it has a really special chemical in it called an anthocyanin. And lots of kind of reddy, purpley foods have those anthocyanins in them. And they act as an indicator. They change colors at different pHs. That's why when we added our baking soda, it turned that blue color. We raised the pH, so it turned blue. And when we added our vinegar back, we dropped the pH, so it turned back to that kind of red color. Now, this really was a STEM investigation, not an experiment. To make it into an experiment, you might either want to try finding if there are other foods in your house or around that you could use as an indicator, or even trying some stronger acids or bases to see what the full range of color you could get our grape juice to turn. As always, if you want to see a full write-up of this, you can check out our blog. And if you have an idea for a mess of materials we could use in a future episode, leave it down in the comments below. Until next time.